So in this section, nucleic acids is a bit of a less discussed topic. So it's pretty short. So let's talk about it. So nucleic acids, they include DNA and RNA. And their primary bonds include phosphodiester bonds and base pair bonds. So let's talk about some of their functions. So some of their functions include encoding, expressing, and storing genetic information. And we can talk about their monomer units called nucleotides. Nucleotides make nucleic acids. They have a nitrogen base, a 5-carbon sugar, and a phosphate group. We can also say that these are nucleotides, but there are things also known as nucleosides. So in this case, those do not have a phosphate group. They are just the sugar and nitrogenous base. Please remember to know the difference between these two. Let's move on to the types of nitrogenous base that exist. So DNA and RNA have one difference within their nitrogenous bases. They each have these three. So guanine, adenine, and cytosine. But they don't each, the last one is different depending on if it's DNA or RNA. DNA has thymine and RNA has uracil. All right, so with that, let's talk about purines and pyrimidines. So purines have two rings. They're bases with two rings. So this include adenine and guanine. Pyrimidines, on the other hand, only have one ring. So that would be cytosine, uracil, and thymine. There are 2 hydrogen bonds between adenine and thymine, adenine and uracil, but there are 3 hydrogen bonds between guanine and cytosol. So remember, with the higher number of hydrogen bonds, it's harder to break apart the guanine and cytosine. So make sure that you remember that there will be a higher temperature required to split these two bonds in comparison to adenine, thymine, and uracil bonds. Yeah, and that was nucleic acids. We will continue on with biological theories next.